she's pregnant, but I mean, we were still doing the doings. The moment she said that I'm bleeding, I just went down on my knees. She just give me baskos. She always would accuse my baby. Yes, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
What?
If she coughs, it's baby. If she farts, it's baby.
Baba look at they make me shine.
Okay, next question. This is specifically to you, Erica. How's the pregnancy journey been for you and for Tim as well?
Okay, so when people ask me like, oh, how's it been? I always say like, I've had an easy pregnancy, and this is not like Christianese when I say this, by the grace of God. Because when I go through the journey, like actually everything that happened, there were quite a few things that happened, that were significant things, but I didn't feel them. The Lord definitely helped to like encourage
us. I think she threw up
us.
only once, if I'm not mistaken, like you throwing up. Like
well, I had morning sickness maybe for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
if
but
that.
you tried
but actually throwing up, I
yeah.
threw up a few times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't because of the morning sickness per se. It was because just certain things like
something that's not right.
Just didn't like it. Like I ate it. And maybe that is morning sickness. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, but the first 2 months, 3 months, did you throw up a lot? A few times?
No.
Nothing?
Probably once. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people do that period. But,
No. I didn't have that. And that was a blessing. But I'm saying that by the grace of God because, and this is, stuff we can get into at a later time. But we did have a few different hiccups, if you will.
Yeah.
Do we want to share?
Yeah, let me tell one of the stories.
Okay.
So we're in Congo.
Okay. I wasn't going to share that.
Which one do you want to
No, go ahead.
Okay, so we're in Congo, and then it was just one of those crazy trips. First, there wasn't the kind of food that she liked, you know, my beautiful American wife, There wasn't all of the kind of food that she really liked. But what do you want me to do? Okay, but by the time we got to, and this is quite interesting, by the time we got to, how she's pregnant, but I mean, we were still doing the doings. Hallelujah.
Where are we going?
So one of the nights that we did the doings, we finished, and that night I was so scared. I was so crazy
I didn't
scared.
know what you were about to share. Yeah, I actually even forgot about that. That wasn't the first time that happened. Yeah.
But that was the only time I knew about it. That was the first time I knew about it.
It
wasn't
happened
normally,
at home before, I think.
it wasn't blood.
It was.
Okay.
It was probably like, so we had some bleeding scares.
Yeah, I was scared. I thought
early
it
on.
was miscarriage or something.
Yeah.
And the moment she said that I'm bleeding, I just went down on my knees on the bed. I started praying, oh my God, pray.
Yeah, that was scary.
And yeah, so that's one of the few crazy things that happens.
So we didn't discuss if we wanted to share these things, so we're kind of tiptoeing around different things. But just know, let's surmise it right now. And if we decide to share like intricately what the journey, some of the hiccups were, we'll do that later.
At some point, we have to be honest about because that's what.
Because other people go through
people
things,
can learn things from it. So I don't want it to be. But then I know that she also was a little bit of a cranky babe that time. She would just give me baskos, and I was trying to manage the whole situation as much as I could. And yes, I said it.
What?
And listen, some of you think marriage, I mean, I know people come out and post pictures of marriage and say, whoa, we have never ever had any, and this is me being honest, we've never had a fight before.
We've never fought.
Ever.
We've
And
never
when I
had
mean
an
fight,
argument.
like argument where we're no.
No.
We've had little issue, and this is a few times where we have sort of have had conversation about something, but never anything about argument and stuff. But you know how she'll come back and she'll say this or that she wants this or this happen or why is that? So I'll say, hey, okay. She not say, baby, I'm sorry. I think it's the baby. I don't want to mention. I don't.
Yeah, I say that all the time.
She always would accuse my baby. Everything that happened
I said that
from
wasn't me.
the first day till today is the second to the last day. Till when baby, everything that happens is
It's
baby.
baby.
It's baby. If she coughs, it's baby. If she farts, it's baby.
What?
Anyway, I told her that listen, the moment baby come back, she's not good. You're not good. I want to know what
It's
you're gonna
still
miss.
her.
Anyways, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, why did you wait till now to share your pregnancy news?
The internet is mean. And I think if you are not intentional, and this is just not about pregnancy.
Now,
if you're not
let me come in before you continue. Now, because when we got married and we posted some pictures and videos, a lot of people, you know how people become judges and become very, because my wife had never been exposed to the kind of people that I'm regularly exposed to. So one time we posted some pictures and people started saying stuff.
like attacking the way I was dressed.
her, different things.
And it was done without context. And I think that was my biggest issue because no one know what people who are close to me know.
For me, I don't even think you needed to explain anything because that's
I
what
agree.
I try to share and teach her on. You know, the internet is a place where people just say stuff
Based off what they see. Yeah.
Sometimes not even what they see, they just want to be mean at you for nothing. So the first time, in fact, she got emotional because of the way they were, and people started. I said, no, baby, it's normal. The only thing I do is control, ignore, just let it go, or block the person. I mean, this is my wife. I love her so much. People wants to, and naturally, people wants to marry for me. People want to be the husband of my wife. You know, tell me what is good for me and what's not good for me. How she might just be somebody that will mess up my ministry. How she different funny, crazy stuff. So, just by the way, that's what I mean. I tried to make sure that I sort of protected her from it and taught her as much as I could to be ready because, I mean, this is who you got married to and this is what surely is going to happen. They are going to search by all means. That's some jobless people to find out something to use against you. If there's nothing, they will set up something that they will use.
Like even to this day, it's actually really weird.
Yeah.
But so he has kind of like summarized it without going into great detail. But saying all that to say, that's why we waited, because people just comment, like just say things and with no care for how it'll be received or, you know, the impact the words will have. And this was something that we were very happy about and wanted to protect. And I think, like I said, I started to say, like, even outside of pregnancy, like, I think as a culture, we need to get used to, like, preserving things. And I actually didn't plan to keep it.
I was going to say that.
Keep it to ourselves the whole time.
Yeah.
He just kind of different intervals we were going to share. And he's just like, I don't feel like it's necessary, you know, like if we waited this long, we can wait to this point. And then we get to this point, and he's like, you know,
wisdom that I used for her. She didn't know.
I think he planned on waiting until
100%.
she came anyway.
I wanted us
but he didn't want to break my
but I remember something. So something else before my wife got pregnant. Before we got pregnant, I remember her saying that, you know what, if we get pregnant, we're not gonna see the gender of the
wait
baby.
until the baby
wait
comes.
until the baby comes.
That
I'm not
went
even joking.
out
The first 2 weeks,
first doctor's appointment.
my wife was saying, "No, I want to know. I said, "But you said you don't."
No, let me tell you why. Because so I'm under the impression that you have to wait until you're like 4 months pregnant to find out the gender of the baby.
Yeah.
I
almost say that too.
We were notified at our first doctor's appointment. We were like maybe 7 weeks at this time we were notified that we could find out the gender as soon as our next appointment, which was like in 3 or 4 weeks.
And
that in me, it sparked something in me. And I was just so excited.
I said, a wise woman once told me that she was going to wait till after the baby
But then she said she would wait until possibly her second or third too. And the wise woman said that.
Anyways, so, but for me, you know, because of culture differences, and this is one of the areas where, for instance, in America here, for Americans, the moment they get pregnant, they talk about it, they post about it, they just share it from day one, even sometimes share the whole journey till the last day, and people don't. But in Nigeria, whatever God give you, keep it and protect it.
I'm learning.
Not everybody is happy with you. Listen, there are some blessings that you expose quickly and it will die. And I'm not talking about just pregnancy, even ideas, including jobs, including gifts, including even your salary. You go and announce, man, I just got paid. Oh, my dad just got paid 2 million. And then the next day, armed robbers are in your house. So, you know, sometimes you have to discern when to share something, because except you don't know how special. I mean, ask. That's why Jesus himself, even in birth, was protected.
The easiest way to kill something is in infancy.
They said, you know what? Every child, if they protected Jesus, why wouldn't you protect your own? They started taking Jesus from being born in a manger to escaping that place and all of that. And the guy says, slaughter every child, every male child that's born, just to kill that gift. So if you have a gift or an idea, a vision, stuff that God has given you that you know is special, it's not, number one, everybody to share with. Number two, it's not everything you jump on the internet and post because you want to vibe and be like every other person. So you protect some things. And for me, for our first baby together, it was very important for me to keep it till after the baby comes. And even though the baby has come, that doesn't mean that I'm going to be posting a picture and everything. So, but she wanted at some point to put it out, but I'll tell her, okay, let's wait till this date. And the moment that date comes, I'll say, let's move it to this other date. But I know that my spirit was not, and you know, that's on that topic altogether. Submission. We're going to talk about, submission will be a topic on its own.
A whole episode.
Yeah, so that's how, that's why we didn't put it out. For me, where I'm from and the way I work or the way my mind works, it's not everything you talk about. You wait till the right time.
So that's why we waited.
I remember a couple of times, Brian, if somebody visits her, Brian would say, is this, let's go and marry her. And then I put in that, bro, I mean, how about, are you going to get married soon or something like that? I will say, yeah, man, if I see woman now, I'm getting married. Until the guy now says, oh yeah, I have this girl, but what are you looking at? I say, number one, the girl must be below 30.
I'm 33, so I did not meet.
Then you were what?
The qualification. I was 32, so I didn't meet the qualifications.
By the time he told me she was 32, he now said, no need. He now sent me a couple of other pictures, some other babes, you know, that how about this, like 3 other pictures. And when he sent those pictures, me and Dee were looking at the pictures, and forgive us, as men, we were saying, and I said, bro, this other one that you said, I know I said below 30, but this other one that is, you say is over 30. Can I tell me more about her?